Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Hit hard to short. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
Into the box, Eric Hale. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. And good for him. Eric Hale has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Looking up is Pilar. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. On a line, that's a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now, Luke Voigt. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pilar. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Russell Martin now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pilar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Bounce towards the second baseman. Torres scoops it up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and they remain well behind. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Joe Biagini comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Rounded down the third baseline. The second for one. On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, Eric Hale, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a hard-hit ball down the line in right. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. That's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Popped him up. Coming in is Hernandez. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andrews.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Didi Gregorius, who called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Yankees lead it 16-1. Didi Gregorius is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 18, Didi
So
Gregorius.
striding forward now, Devin Travis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Leading
It
off for
doesn't
the
look
game,
very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Henry.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Liner in there for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his side.
Touchdown. Oh.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Troy Tulowitzki becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Ready for another chance? Brendan Drury. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Morales is off of first with 2 away. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front 16-2. Stepping up now, Gleyber Torres. He was a double play victim last time around.
Number 25.
Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
In now, Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Richard looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Hernandez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Gary Sanchez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch hit sharply on the ground. Tulowitzki fields it cleanly over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Shortstop, Eric.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hale, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Pilar. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Greg Bird. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 19-2. Digging in once again, Randall Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Russell Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Hit to short. Hale ranges to his left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead this one 19-2. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Jake Petrichka enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jake Petrichka.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Aaron Hicks.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pilar at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. In now, Didi Gregorius. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he grounds one briskly to short. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Stanton is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Hernandez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead it 21-2. Now at the plate, Kevin Pilar starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Now the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin.
So stepping in, Devin Travis.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Count remains at 0-2.
Fouled away. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Now a step off. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Chad Green will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Here's Kendrys Morales. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Green, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
21-2 in tonight's game. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jay Happ earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Aaron Sanchez was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The winning pitcher is Jay Happ. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Aaron Sanchez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.